because some people actually came up and were like asking other people where to get tests from, and this is kind of like their last resort.
Well, the demand is high and the supply is short. The holiday season put a renewed emphasis on testing, and now there are 3 additional places to get a COVID test here in Maryland. They include the Accu Medical Lab site. It's on West Northern Parkway in Northwest Baltimore, Upper Chesapeake Medical Center in Bel Air, and the Anne Arundel Medical Center. Upper Chesapeake and Anne Arundel Medical Center will be open 7 days a week. And one Maryland couple found themselves in a unique position as they saw the need for access for those test kits, and that prompted them to set forth on a new mission.
And joining me now is Sheena Patel. Thanks for joining me. What I think is so interesting is that your family saw a need and you wasted no time jumping right in. So explain to me what you've been doing as far as testing goes.
Yeah, thanks, Jason, for having me. So basically, MD Express Health was created during the pandemic, just actually a few months ago, where we saw a need at events for testing. So, for example, weddings or birthdays, or really any gathering that was happening during COVID, where people wanted to feel safe while getting together. So we knew there was a need for, making sure everybody tested negative before getting together. So that's really how MD Express Health was created. Within the past week, we saw a crazy high demand for testing for the public, where lines for testing for PCRs and rapids were getting extremely long, or appointments were completely unavailable. So we actually expanded this business to the community, and now we are offering free rapid and PCR tests to the state.
And this was supposed to be small scale. Like you said, you go to weddings, you go to events like that. And then you saw the crowd. We'll show some video from Owings Mills. I mean, people are really lining up to you. How surprised were you to see that many people coming out for just one pop-up event?
Yeah, we were shocked. I think the first pop-up we had was actually just like a small neighborhood event where we invited a few people. That turned into 75. The next day turned into more than that. The next day turned into more than that. Our Owings Mills location that you're speaking about, that turned into over 900.
Wow.
So we were extremely shocked. So, now we know what resources we need. We have the supplies we need. People from the community are helping. They're volunteering. We have staff on hand. So we have the capacity to do more. And that's what we're hoping to do.
You guys shared a good story from that event. You got to the point up to, I guess, what was it, the night before? And you realized, oh my goodness, we've registered more than we have, but you weren't going to stop. I mean, you went a long way to find tests.
Yes, absolutely. So we did have a pop-up event on Christmas Eve, and during the end of the event, we ran out of rapid tests. And my husband and I, we knew there was such a high demand for the next day, for Christmas morning. Everybody wanted to come get tested, while seeing their families. So we're like, we can't do it without our rapid test. We need to make this happen. At 9 p.m., we decided to fly out across the country to our lab. And we came back at 6 a.m. with a few thousand more rapid tests. And we were able to get right into it the next morning on Christmas Day. And we had a whole new pop-up setup.
Yeah, and I bet you had no leftovers. And I'm sure that those went fast, yeah?
Yes, absolutely. It was a great turnout.
What is you could be doing anything to help out in this cause, and you decided to go and test, be what you'd like to give back to the community. Why? I mean, why was that your thing?
Yeah, so my husband and I both have been born and raised in Maryland. And if there's any way we could give back to the community in need right now, it would be this at this time. So it feels great to give back to the community, but we are also so appreciative of all the help we've been receiving. It's our phones are nonstop blowing up, just with people who want to help and volunteer. So we're so grateful. And I also know that the community has shown so much appreciation to us, which feels great.
And one more thing, as far as that goes, as far as people who may want to be part of this, or they want to find your next pop-up, what's the best way to get in touch with you, one, but also to get an idea of where the next pop-up will pop up?
Yes. So, we're really playing this day by day for now, since it's moving so quickly. So the best thing to do would be to follow us on our Instagram, which is MD Express Health. And our webpage is mdexpresshealth.com. So if you do want to volunteer and help out at our next pop-up, there is a form on our webpage where you can sign up, and then we will reach out to you directly. But to be updated on where and when our next pop-up is, it will be all posted on our Instagram and website.
All right. Sheena Patel, her family is doing their part for the community. We appreciate your time today.
Thank you so much, Jason.
Certainly.